created ENCODE technology, things have changed. Nano-sized silicon crystals have been injected into the carbon fiber matrix, creating rackets with 2 times the strength, 2 times the stability, and 22% more power. He was the one who made it to the top. More and more of the world's best players followed. With encoded rackets designed specifically for every type of game. And win after win could lead only to one inescapable conclusion. One day, we will all play with the future of racket technology. Born of extraordinary talent, with exceptional power and ability, superhuman precision and feel, speed and agility, it transcends the natural laws of control. Perfect control. Control perfected. This is his K61 from Wilson.
What is the difference between number 1 and number 2? Between winning and losing? What factor makes the difference? The difference is the K factor from Wilson.
So Roger, tell me, so what's the difference between being number 1 and number 2? Well, I think it's a constant work of improvement. You have to be much more aware of the details, you know. They make a big difference by now. I've been working very closely, for instance, also with Wilson, you know, that they bring me the best technology so I can, you know, perform as well as I can on the court. Then, of course, you need passion for the game. You know, I love this sport over anything, so, you know, my dreams come true to become a tennis player. Why now change from ENCODE to K-Factor? Well, it's so interesting, you know, that Wilson always comes up with new innovations. Now the new one is the K-Factor control, you know, that's a very important part of my game. I've played with it, feels great, it's a great innovation.
In 2006, the players who had the fewest unforced errors won a combined 74% of the time. Control is the difference maker.
I was watching the US Open and all the other players were hitting the ball very hard, you know, trying to overpower you, but you always looked very relaxed, you know, and I was just wondering, do you think actually that control in the end is your biggest weapon? The game has changed over the years. My strength is really to be able to control, you know, the opponents, control the points, you know, how I want them to be played, and then also, you know, I think I'm very good at playing defense and attack, and for this you need great control.
K-Factor. K represents the new proprietary Wilson technologies which result in enhanced control. K-Factor 4 key technologies. Carofite Black is a breakthrough structure created by bonding carbon black nanofibers, graphite fibers, and SiO2 molecules at the nano level. Carbon black nanofibers are processed at the nanoscopic level to bridge graphite fibers and SiO2 molecules together to create a denser and stronger matrix and intertwined structure for increased feel. A stronger structure for more control. Contour Yoke, new frame engineering technology that enhances stiffness at key stress points on the racket for improved torsional stability. Compact Center, new industrial design innovation that improves handling, maneuverability, and provides additional field. Connector, two external wings which contract and expand to increase dwell time for greater control, a bigger sweet spot, and more comfort. 4 key technologies, 3 key benefits, 4 cubed for 64% more control.
It's crazy. It looks like playing with the right racket is very important to you. Yeah, I think a racket is very personal, you know. We players tend to be a bit crazy about, you know, what we have in our hand, you know, because this is it has a lot to do how the points is going to be played.
K-Factor makes the ultimate line of control racket for all player types, including the world's #1, Roger Federer. Simply select which factors best describe your style of play. Then select the factors that describe your preference in racket to identify your K-Factor. The K6-1, tour choice of the world's #1 player, Roger Federer. The K6-195, the #1 racket choice of touring professionals. The K6-1 Team, professional level control in a lighter tour frame. The K-Zen, an extremely versatile racket almost organic in feel. The K4-105, the perfect balance between power and maneuverability with enhanced control. The K4-112, the ultimate in power and control. The K3, the winning combination of power, control, and comfort. The K1, the flagship of the K-Factor line, loaded with all the latest technology, almost an unfair advantage on the court. K-Factor, factoring both player and racket together for the best performance. K-Factor performance in control.
Tell me, how involved are you in the design of your racket? Well, I mean, in the end, you know, the Wilson people are the pros, but I mean, we work closely together. They've come up with a great new racket. I think it looks very nice. So this is like the next stage of rackets. I think, you know, Wilson has definitely helped me throughout my whole career, not only, you know, now the last few years, but throughout the whole career to always give me the best equipment. And it's definitely also thanks to them that I have such a great career. What is your goal for 2007? And do you think K-Factor is going to help you achieving your goals? I think so, because the big goals for the season are, of course, you know, play again very well at the Grand Slams, you know, try to win Wimbledon. This is always my biggest goal of the season, and try to maintain and keep #1 ranking. These are my big goals.
It began with a series of questions. What combination of science and passion result in the ultimate competitive edge? What factors contribute to exceptional performance? What is the difference between winning and losing? Only one answer. Wilson K-Factor combined the next generation of nanotechnology and unique frame engineering innovations that result in the ultimate line of control rackets for all player types. Take control of the game. Take control of the situation. Take control of the moment. Take control of the outcome.
I was in total control all the way through.
What is the difference between #1 and #2? What factor makes the difference?
What advice do you give a teammate who's going to play Roger Federer?
I really don't know what I say. I was in total control all the way through.
What factors contribute to an exceptional performance?
Wilson always comes up with new innovations. The K-Factor, it's great what it does for the feel of my game.
Take control. Roger, can we know more?
Not really.